Students, this is the points that you need to write when the question may ask in the examination, and question is frequently asked from this particular topic. It may ask, enlist the impact of First World War on India, or how First World War raised the hardship in Indians or in India, and it may be also asked how First World War created difficulties for Indians, created new economic and hardship in India. So you all have to remember these things. The same thing that we have discussed, that we have to remember, created a new economic and political situation. It may be asked how First World War created new economic and political situation in India. For every such kind of questions, you need to write these things. What I have written: huge increase in defense war expenditure, which was termed by war loans and increasing taxes, custom duties were raised, and income tax was introduced. In NTSC question, it may be asked, when did income tax introduced in India? So you have to remember, it was the period of First World War when income tax first time introduced in India. Then after, as we have discussed, prices were raised, forced recruitment created widespread anger in villages, and crop failure is also adding the situation, making situation more worse. Influenza epidemic also took millions of lives, even though these had been done after the war. 1921, it is 1921, 1922 is there, but due to the war, the government in India that was ruled by the Britishers, it failed to provide any assistance to Indians. So overall, there was extreme hardship for common people. And at the same time, as I have discussed, you have to also remember the promises that was made by the Britishers to win the support of Indians. The question from here also asks, what were the promises made by the British government in India to win the support of Indians? So you have to remember 2 points. Number 1, promise for dominion status or more rights to Indians in the administration. Number 2, to address the fear of a group of Indian Muslims related to the future of Ottoman Empire and Khalifa. They promised that they maintain integrity and respect of Khalifa after the war. So you have to also remember these 2 points. So next, what we will discuss? We will discuss how the things will move further, and we will discuss about the Khilafat movement. The next topic that we will discuss, that is the Khilafat movement. So students, moving towards the Khilafat movement. Students, before we enter in the phase of Khilafat, there is some important event that had happened. After the First World War, there is an event called Khilafat movement that was started in India. But during the war itself, the Indian political stage was going to be occupied by a great personality who later come to known as father of the nation. Yes, I am talking about Gandhi. This is the period when Gandhi emerged in Indian politics. I am not putting my nose about the life of Mahatma Gandhi, his childhood, how, when and where he had born and all. You all are knowing about that. I am putting over here the contribution of Mahatma and what makes Gandhi a Mahatma. So students, please focus on this particular topic. So emergence of Mahatma took Indian politics into a new door. As you know that Gandhi had a good knowledge of law. Actually, he was a lawyer, attorney. He got his education in London, and from where he went to South Africa for just presenting the views of Indians, those who were living over there, in front of the South African court. It was 1893. You know that while he was going to South Africa, he took a train, and in that particular incident, what had happened? He took a ticket of first class compartment. He was sitting in that first class compartment, but he had been thrown out from the first class compartment, as in South Africa, blacks means the Indians and the native South Africans were called blacks. They were not allowed to travel in first class compartment. They should travel in the third class. So actually in South Africa there was a racist government. What is the meaning of racist government? A government that was ruling on the basis of skin color. Means those who were white in their skin color, they were giving privileges in South Africa. And those who were blacks, they were deprived, they were treated inferiorly. So he was traveling to South Africa in that kind of environment, and he had faced that particular first incident, that he realized that the ideas of humanity has been neglected in South Africa. So in South Africa, he had started his movement. He had developed a new idea, the idea of Satyagraha. Actually, it is not new. In Indian culture, from the period of Gautam Buddha and Mahavir, in our Vedas also, we have been always advised to stick with truth. What is the meaning of Satyagraha? Quest for truth. So it was the idea that was in Indian culture. But Gandhi had took this idea and used as a political weapon. That is the significant thing. How he developed this idea of Satyagraha as a political weapon to fight against oppressive governments. He first experimented his ideas of Satyagraha in South Africa, and successfully. It was a great success of Gandhi using idea of Satyagraha against the racist government in South Africa. And from where he returned to India in January 1915. In due course of time, Gandhi became very much popular in India. And remember that incident of throwing out from the first class compartment of train in South Africa, that was a turning point to the life of Gandhi. Now Gandhi realized the reality. He felt that in South Africa, when Indians were facing such kind of discrimination, then what kind of situation were in India? So he decided to return to India to see the conditions of Indians. He was having a quest to fight for injustice. So he returned to India in 1915, and he had started traveling to different corners of India to understand Indians and their conditions. So coming back to the point, the idea of Satyagraha. Now the freedom movement, the nationalist movement, was going to revolve around Gandhi and his idea of Satyagraha. So it is very much important to know about the idea of Satyagraha. As I have said, literally Satyagraha means quest for truth, means fight for, win for truth. Never give up. If you are at truth, if you are fighting against injustice, never give up. But what is the meaning of never give up? To taking out the revolver and shooting the oppressor? No. Actually, Satyagraha is based upon the two pillars, and those two pillars are truth and non-violence. Truth and non-violence. What is the meaning of non-violence? Not to do violence in any forms. Even Gandhi is describing this idea of non-violence, that if we are thinking anything wrong against anybody, it is also a kind of violence. So you can understand, Gandhi was also stating that we should try to win the heart and mind of our enemy, convince for the truth. He believed that man is born with good values and good character. Truth is the soul that presents in the human mind. So we have to just wake up that soul of truth. So Gandhi believed to just try to win the heart and mind of the oppressors. He wrote about the idea of Satyagraha in his book Harizan. This is the book that Gandhi has wrote, Harizan. Remember, in NPSC question it may be asked. Name the book wrote by Gandhi in which he described the idea of Satyagraha. It will be Harizan. You may be asking the examination, describe the idea of Satyagraha. So what Satyagraha is there? Simple. Two pillars of Satyagraha, truth and non-violence, and in detail we have to write. It suggested that if the cause is true, if the struggle is against injustice, then physical force is not necessary to fight the oppressor. Means कि यदि आप सच्चाई पे हैं, यदि आप अन्याय के खिलाफ लड़ रहे हैं, तो इस लड़ाई में किसी प्रकार के बल प्रयोग की, शारीरिक हो, किसी प्रकार की सैन्य ताकत हो, किसी प्रकार की हथियार हो, उनके प्रयोग की कोई आवश्यकता नहीं है, केवल और केवल सत्याग्रह ही काफी है। So remember, my dear, nowadays, especially the young generations, fail to understand this idea of satyagraha. They felt that it is a kind of quadism, means kayata. They felt that Gandhi was talking about quadism. कि गांधी कायरता के लिए बात कर रहे थे, गांधी डरपोक थे ना, नहीं मेरे बच्चों, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं। Just try to understand the situation when this idea had developed. What was the scenario? What was the condition? It was the mighty British Empire ruling over India, the empire in which the sun never set. In that kind of regime, if any Indian or even a small group of Indians were going to start their armed revolt, what will happen? Were Indians were having the capacity to fight against British army? Were they had such kind of arms, weapons? No. यदि इंडियंस उस समय हथियार उठाते, लड़ाई करते, तो क्या होता? गोली बम बारूद उनके पास, आप क्या, आपकी धज्जियां हो जाती, आप कहीं नहीं बचते। लेकिन होता क्या है? अब समझने की कोशिश करते हैं। If you are at truth and raising your voice politely, there is no aggression, politeness, and trying to convince the heart and minds of your enemy that the person means you are wrong. तो इससे this is a moral force. या आप उसके दिमाग को जीतने का प्रयास करते हैं, उसके हृदय में इन बातों को समाने का प्रयास करते हैं कि वो गलत है। और इस परिवेश में जब आप हथियार नहीं उठाते, जब आप हिंसक नहीं हैं, तो आपके ऊपर भी हमले होने की संभावनाएं कम होती हैं। तो ये परिस्थिति थी निहत्थे भारतीयों के ऊपर। दूसरी बात, ये भारतीय दे स्टिल unaware about the sense of decency. Still India was fragmented. Society was fragmented. Indians were not knowing the true nature of the British government. So this was the million-dollar question. How many Indians were going to fight against the British? So in that situation, what happened? The Gandhi had developed this idea to put a moral force on the Britishers, so that before taking the weapon against the Indians, they could realize that Indians were demanding what? The simple things about their simple livelihood and good living conditions without any violence. So this is the moral force that Gandhi was trying to put on the British government. And second, on that time, Gandhi was also trying to develop some simple ideas that unite Indians. And following Satyagraha is very much easy. There is no kind of violence. So people do not have the threat that they are going to just sacrifice their lives. So this is the idea. And why Gandhi developed such kind of idea of Satyagraha. So it is a noble method, and that based upon the truth and knowledge. So students, ये आपको याद होना चाहिए. Questions may be asked. Describe the idea of Satyagraha and from where Gandhi has wrote about the Satyagraha. It was in Harijan. So now we are going to discuss the early experiments of Gandhi on Satyagraha. Once Gandhi returned to India, what I had said, Gandhi had started traveling to different corners of India for the sake of understanding the condition of India and Indians. So then after, Gandhi is going to launch their earlier movement based upon Satyagraha. Now Gandhi was trying to introduce his idea of Satyagraha in Indian soil, so that Indians could also acquainted with this idea of Satyagraha. So now, next we will learn about the early experiments of Gandhi, namely Champaran Satyagraha, Kheda Satyagraha and Ahmedabad Satyagraha.